Welcome to the Bee's Tales. Today's story is set in the land of China. Remember, I told you a story about Japan once? Yes, that is another country that is set in the continent of Asia, like China. Now, let me tell you some interesting facts about China first. When is it that you celebrate New Year? When is it that Happy New Year rings out everywhere and there are cards that are exchanged and people celebrate? It's on the 1st of January, isn't it? That is as per the solar calendar. Now the Chinese follow the lunar calendar, and the Lunar New Year is celebrated by the Chinese on a date that is not fixed, but it usually falls between the mid of Jan and the mid of Feb. Let me tell you another interesting thing. I think you will find this more interesting. Do you know what is the most commonly associated symbol of China for people outside of China? Think. Is it chop suey? No. It is the symbol of the Chinese dragon. And the Chinese dragon, which is of course of different kinds, is most commonly seen in the form of a snake with 4 legs. The Chinese associate this dragon with power and royalty and grandeur, but mostly it is seen to be aggressive and something to be terrified of by people outside of China. Now, why did I tell you all this? There is a reason. You will find out soon when we read the story. Today's story is called The Magic Paintbrush. It has been written by Julia Donaldson and illustrated by Joel Stewart. It has been published by McMillan Publishers. I am going to try singing the story out to you because it has a lot of words that rhyme. I am not the best of singers. In fact, I am a terrible singer. So I am doing this just for you, alright? The Magic Paintbrush. Go and catch some shrimps, Shen. Who's Shen? Shen is that little girl there. Go and catch some shrimps, Shen. Go and catch some fish. Go and gather oysters to fill the empty dish. That's her mother telling her to go catch some fish and bring it home because our dishes are empty. We have to fill them up with fish and oysters and shrimps. So let's do that once more. Go and catch some shrimps, Shen. Go and catch some fish. Go and gather oysters to fill the empty dish. Shen sits on the seashore. A stick is in her hand. She sits there drawing pictures in the sand. She draws a flower, a flying fish. She draws a boat at sea, a hen, a hare, a dancing dog, a weeping willow tree. There it is. Can you see Shen sitting by the seashore and drawing on the sand? The waves roll in and wash away the pictures in the sand. But on a rock there sits a man, a brush is in his hand. He looks around He calls to Shen. Come here, he whispers. Hush! We don't want all the world to know about this magic brush. He slips the brush into her hand and tells her to be sure never to paint for wealthy folk, but only for the poor. Did you catch some shrimps, Shen? Did you catch some fish? Did you gather oysters to fill the empty dish? No shrimps, no fish, no oysters. Shen laughs and runs inside. She paints a pot and then stands and waits until the paint has dried. The paint dries on the paper. The painting of the pot is not a painting anymore, but real and steaming hot. So what she has painted has come to life. The pot is full of shrimps, Shen. The pot is full of fish. The pot is full of oysters to fill the empty dish. Look at that. The pot is full of fish and shrimps and oysters. Can you see those people there peeping at them? The village people hear the news. Into the house they crush. The young and old all want to see Shen and her magic brush. She paints a melon for a boy, a ladder for a man, a basket for a woman, and for a girl a fan. And soon the news spreads far and wide, and people stand in queues for blankets, boots, and buffaloes, for hats and coats and shoes. The news spreads over fields of rice and over desert sands, until at last inside Shen's house the powerful emperor lands. There is the emperor. He has come to Shen's house. I order you to paint a tree and make it very big. Instead of leaves, paint golden coins, 100 on each twig. Shen shakes her head. Your Majesty, I promise to be sure never to paint for wealthy folk, but only for the poor. The emperor scowls and stamps his foot. He bellows to his men, seize the magic paintbrush and seize the girl called Shen. They've caught her. What will Shen do now? Now Shen sits in a prison upon a cold stone floor. She waits there until the emperor opens the prison door. Look at that, poor little Shen. She's been caught by the emperor and she's sitting there all alone on the cold stone floor till the emperor opens the prison door. He holds the magic paintbrush. He orders, paint that tree. Paint me my tree of golden coins, and then you shall be free. Shen takes the brush and bowing low, says, "Gracious Majesty, come back here in the morning and you shall have your tree." That night the emperor lies in bed and dreams about his tree, while Shen is busy painting a horse and then a key. The key turns in the prison door and Shen stands free outside. Shen climbs onto the horse's back and swiftly starts to ride. There she is, and she's thrown the key away as well. "Where are my coins?" the emperor shouts. "Where is my golden tree? Where is the magic brush?" he cries. "Who let the girl go free?" He climbs onto his fastest horse and rides with all his men. Over the fields and desert sands they gallop after Shen. "It's Shen! It's Shen! She's back again!" The neighbors gather round, but Shen is painting silently while distant hoofbeats sound. She paints a mighty river, a river deep and wide. The emperor and all his men stop on the other side. The emperor scowls and stamps his foot. He shakes his fist at Shen. "I'll swim across your river, and so will all my men." But Shen is busy painting a beast with scales and claws. Its scarlet wings are open and flames curl from its jaws. Look at that. Did you see the dragon that she's painting? Ooh, that's a scary dragon. "My dragon needs a tail," says Shen, "and then it will be real. Yes, then it will be roaring and ready for a meal." "Now shall I paint that tail?" she asks, "or would you rather go?" She dips her brush into the pot. The emperor cries out, "No!" He turns his horse and rides away. Away ride all his men. Shen takes the magic paintbrush and starts to paint again. She paints a mound of golden rice and cakes like little moon, and drums and flutes till all the streets ring out with merry tunes. The sun goes down, the moon comes out and shines as bright as day, while Shen and all the villagers dance the night away. That is the story of the magic paintbrush. I hope you enjoyed the story. I hoped you like to listen to more stories again. If you like, share and comment on this video. It would be a great help. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you can listen to more stories later. Bye-bye.